Welcome to Trot Talk, an equestrian conversation with the American Saddlebred Horse Association. I'm your host, Tuffy Owens, and for our podcast, we're exploring the equestrians behind the horses, influencers in the industry, sharing their stories and giving a leg up to our community.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a really special episode of Trot Talk here at the World's Championship Horse Show with Five-Gaited World's Grand Champion Matt Shiflet with I'm Looking at You. Matt, to win this class, I mean, we saw you, saw the reaction in the lineup, they call your number, the thoughts going through your head at that moment, man.
Well, it's just hard to describe, Tuffy, that moment, but you think about it so much. What would it be like to have your number called, and you think you might have an idea about it, but it's such an incredible moment, and it's really special. This any time in my life, if I ever won that, it would be an unbelievable achievement. But this year, I really wanted that for my granddad. So it just had an extra emotional spin to it for me, and I know he would be proud no matter what.
Right.
But it just really took it over the top for me.
You're not the first one to say something about Claude tonight. I was walking down your aisle. There's a bunch of people saying, Papa was riding right with him all night tonight. I feel like he was not going to let you get beat tonight.
I guarantee it. He's up there shining down, and he was probably, rooting me on. and I know he's pumped up.
Well, I mean, we talk about family, and we'll talk about the horse later. And the horse is amazing. The Sultan family has done a great job, giving you the reins. But your family has meant so much to the saddlebred business over the years. One of the coolest things I ever saw here was when you stripped the horse. It was you, Harrison, and Claude come on and strip the horse. Just the family thing to carry on that legacy and pass it down to Clayton and Eliza. What does that mean to you to have them in the ring with you?
Oh, it was unbelievable to have your family there. And we all are passionate about our work, and it's hard sometimes to get that right, But that's one thing that started with my grandfather and my grandmother, and on down to my parents and me. We try to put family first, and like I said, it's hard to do when you have a job that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
But we try real hard to do that, and to have my children and my wife here with me, and my mom and dad, my brother, and my barn family, it's so special.
Well, now let's talk about I'm Looking at You. Nisa Sultan, Kelly Sultan, and Sultan family. How did they decide, let's let Matt take a run at this, let's show open this year, you always seem to have open horses. How do you get these people to be like, oh yeah, Matt, go show my horse?
Well, I'll be honest with you, we bought that horse with the aspirations of him being for his son, and it didn't take me very long to realize he's quite a horse, So
Yeah.
I just told him, I said, there's some good news and some bad news. And the good news is you got a really great horse. The bad news is he's not going to be a horse for your daughter.
Yeah.
They said, no problem. You do what you need to do. And I said, well, he'll take a little time to come along, but he's a tremendous horse. And so they just let me bring him along however I needed to.
Well, and in the meantime, she got to win the Kids Gated Stake with Honey Badger, which is a horse that obviously is very special to you. How did that come about that she got to get that ride for this year?
Well, Idris and I both have had an amazing career with Honey Badger, and we felt like it was time for him to do something new.
It certainly worked out. Now, you were out there, you and Meryl standing side by side in the workout, a little fist bump there. What were you guys saying out there in the middle?
Well, actually, right then, Meryl leaned over to me and said that'd be his last ride in Freedom Hall.
Whoa.
And I looked back at him and told him that he was one of my heroes, and I've looked up to him my entire life, and he's always lended a helping hand to me anytime I ever called him or asked him for advice, and I have so much admiration for Meryl Murray, and
we all do.
He's a great horseman.
That gray mare, that might be his greatest career achievement, getting that gray mare to get in there and get second in a class like that.
She's an incredible, talented horse, and he's got her coming along, and those good ones take time. And she's I knew going in that she's going to be one of the ones I need to be, worried about. And I know she's a great horse and a great trainer, and as many of them in there,
Yeah. Well, Matt, congratulations. I think this is the first of many more of these there, man. Saturday night, we're going to see you again. It's okay, Social. We'll go sanitize your hands right after this, buddy. 2020 Five-Gaited World's Grand Champion, Matt Shiflet. And I'm looking at you. I'm Tuffy Owens.
Thank you all for listening to Trot Talk. We hope you enjoyed the ride. The ASHA is committed to promoting and protecting the American Saddlebred horse for a brighter future full of ASB dreams. I'm Tuffy Owens. Keep listening and trot on.